This for Waldemont, and with the twister, you'll know that. Oh. Okay, just completely realised the microphone wasn't working. See, this is the thing. You monitor and nothing comes out. So I'll start all over again. Hello and welcome to the Pro Tour. I tell you, the audio kills me. As I was trying to explain, I'm not the only one streaming. Wild Ones Alpha is also streaming. More importantly, Amunet is also streaming the Challengers Tour. She's going out with ECG versus DCGTB. Yeah, we have to do it all again. How crazy is that? It's just so bad. No, see, I monitor, everything's fine. I go live and everything is not fine. Okay. Okay. Oh. Anyway, it's best of 5. We're following Feasting Cat. The feast lineup is Bifrost, F Silver, Roadblock, Zepak, Hidden Surprise, Sugar Magoo, Nick Gurr, 007, James, Sleeping Lion, and Winter Fox. Moving over to Cats, well, we have got Eye Lion, Temptation, Nana Nippies, Mummy Milkers, Iam, Hello Mimi, Hermes, Mentalium, Axiomatic, and definitely not Cats. So, what games are we looking at? Well, you've just seen we're going to be looking at Fort Despair, Canal, and Faust. It's best of 5, so it's the first to 3 victories, with Faust being basically the decider. So let's have a look. This is Fort Despair, one of the older maps on the tournament circuit. And if you're familiar with the twister, you'll know that up there, somewhere, there's a grill. There it is, courtesy of Raid Messi in his grill. What can we expect on this map? Well, if there was a public game, you'll see everybody going to the C-Cap. Not quite the same here in tournaments. You will normally get them to drive something along the lines of maybe a Vickers, maybe even a Cranwagon, up onto this ridge, try and get those spots, see if anything's moving across or into position over that side. And again, it's pretty much a mirror from the other side. Some clans like to send their heavies, sometimes their mediums, out wide along this area, so they can flank round and put cross shots in, and again it works from both sides. You will get to see super heavies in the form of Mouses and E100s. If so, well, from this spawn they will stick them on this area here and side scrape off this building, or if they've got 2 of them and feeling quite aggressive, they may push straight into the B-cap. From the other side, they like to stick them around here, and again, if they've got 2 of them and feeling quite aggressive, they may push straight into that B-cap. It's not uncommon to see them sending the likes of an E5 or something similar and stick them into these little pigeonholes here. That way they can get some good spots as the team moves across there, or as they even try and get into their pigeonholes. Plus, you can reset the C-cap. If they are going for C-cap, well, you normally get an IS-4 dropping in, fast capping it and pulling back out and sitting in around this position until they've got some support, and then they may push through. Pretty much the same from the other side. It's a very symmetrical map, pretty much the same. 9 times out of 10, the big brawling area is the B-cap, but it's not uncommon to see it between B and C. It's very rare to see it between A, however. Again, they have multiple strats for these maps, so we never know what they're really going to do until they line up their meta and get into those initial positions. Either way, it's always a good brawly map, Fort Despair, so we're going to be in for a great time. So that was Fort Despair. Everybody's spamming sound in the chat. Anyway, the next one was Canal, so let's try and find Canal, and here we go again. This is Canal, one of my favourite tournament maps. I absolutely adore this map. Now, what are we likely to see here? Well, there have been numerous different strats utilised on Canal. 9 times out of 10, it's all about taking those caps. So from this spawn, it is not uncommon to see them come in and fast cap that B cap. It's also, if they're particularly aggressive, not uncommon to see them get over this bridge and try to get the resets on that C cap and then drop down into the canal itself and push around onto this ridge to make sure that they've got some cover. From this spawn, it's much easier to get over to that A cap. They've got to be careful as they cross here because they can be spotted, and if there are tanks also going to the A cap or even going into that C cap, they can give them a bit of a hard time. Not to worry though, they normally send AMX 50Bs out here and stuff like that. And once they're out here, boy, they can put a lot of pressure onto that C cap area and put a lot of cover down onto the B cap. From the other spawn, well, they generally can go into that C cap, which they do. They've got to be careful of those resets if they come aggressive across the bridge. Once they're done with the C cap, they generally drop down to this ridge line here. That way they're safe. A cap is a lot more traumatic from this spawn, because as you try to get around here, anything on the B cap will spot you, and if there's other tanks going up, you are just going to get roasted. What you generally get, if they want to be aggressive, they drop down into the canal itself, use the cover provided to try and get up behind the B cap and give them a lot of hard times. From this spawn, it's more likely they're going to go to the D cap. They'll go round the outside, round the back, jump into that D cap, and as long as they get D and C first, they will then put their tanks on this ridge line and wait. If they're feeling particularly aggressive, they may stick E5s or something similar on this ridge just to oversee that B cap. Whoever gets the caps first, well, they've got the advantage. They just need to hold and the other side need to push. And that's when it becomes traumatic, because it's a lot easier if you are on this side of the map to push towards that C cap than it is to push towards that D cap. However, if they do have the advantage on this side pushing to C, you're gonna have incur the wrath of those sat on those ridges. So it all depends what they're gonna do. Only time will tell, and it's gonna be an exciting, fast-paced game. Canal normally is, and it's normally action-packed. We can only sit and wait and see what they're gonna do. Either way, we're gonna be in for some amazing gameplay. Okay, well, that was Canal. Now, I would normally show you Faust as well, but because I spent 5 minutes talking to myself, I can't now because I've run out of time. So, we are going out for Despair. We will have Feast on the North Spawn and Cat on the South Spawn. Looking at the lineups, so far we have Bifrost in an E5, Hidden Surprise in a Mouse, Nick in an IS4, 007 James in the IS4, Zipak in a Mouse, Sleeping Lion in the IS4, Sugar Magoo in an IS4. Moving over to Cats, we have I Lion in a Mouse, Ayumu in a Kranwagen, definitely not Cats in a Mouse, Hermes in a Kranwagen, Mummy Milkers in a VK72, Axiomatic in a Kranwagen, and Temptation in a Mouse. Right. So after this match, I will start the first way to go and try and get your paws on one of these June battle passes. Not this game, the game after this game. So there we go. Get those fingers and everything ready for the next game. Anyway, seconds to go before we kick off. Finally got to the Pro Series after all those PYSs. But we're here. So, who's your money on? That's the thing. Fort Despair is always an interesting map, as I said in the flyover. So we'll look at those hit points. Wow, the hit points are favouring Cats, mainly because of those super heavies. But it's next to nothing, especially at this level of the game. It's nothing big. Hey, Unfinjani! Hello! Strazace Unfinjani. Kagdila? Anyway, let's get up high into the back. Let's see where they're going to be heading. So it looks like Feast are going to be heading towards that middle area, with the IS4s heading out to wide to the corner of the map, as we pointed out. Let's rotate around the map and see what Cats are doing, because they are going seriously in the same sort of direction. So we got the Kranwagons going to what looks like the TD spot that you would normally employ during the normal matches. We've got the Mouse of Temptation. Well, he's going to be looking to where they normally stick the Mummies Milkers in the VK just behind. The other two Mouses and the Kranwagen of I Lion, definitely not Cats, heading to C with Hermes overlooking. Zapak in the Mouse of Feast trying to drop into the B cap along with the other Mouse of Hidden Surprise. That's going to be a sneaky cap, and if they can manage it, they will get away with the cap advantage here. Oh, they will manage it because there are two of them. And whilst Temptation did a great shot there, he's not going to reset the cap. So B cap is taken. But as you can see, Cat's got a slight advantage in capping there because of that reset. So let's have a look at where those IS4s are. Well, it's only two now. The other IS4, Sugar Magoo, and the other IS4, a Sleeping Lion. Actually, Sugar Magoo didn't go forward enough, and Sleeping Lion rotated towards the B cap to overlook there. Now we've got a Hidden Surprise in Zepak just side scraping off the corners of the B cap. Now we've got definitely not Cats in Eyelion. Well, they're both in Mouses, and they're looking for good positions here, but they're very difficult to get shots on. That's a great shot coming in from Bifrost in the E5. That's making Cats retreat in their Mouses. And Zepak just popping forward there, trying to get another shot in. So already Eyeline is losing hit points, but he's got a lot of hit points to lose. Let's not kid ourselves. He is a moose. But he really is getting smacked around a bit. Temptation's also now being focused. That's by Nick Gurr and 007 James over in the corner. At the moment, Cats, well, they've got the advantage on the base points, but they are on the back foot. Oh, that's a big roll into Temptation there. In Surprise and Nick Gurr, both putting shots into him. Crown Dragons, the Air of Axiomatic, and Ayamu not really done anything just yet. We're just waiting now to see who's going to blink first. It should be Feast. Feast are the ones on the back foot. You can see Sugar Magoo there is trying to come round to put shots in. That's what he's trying to do there. He's staying hull down. That's a good bounce from the mouse there. They just need one tank to go. And Eyeline is looking worse for wear. I'm not going to lie. At the moment. And they're still around the C cap. But at the moment, Hidden Surprise also losing hit points. Hermes getting a good shot in there. And you can see, and another good shot here in the crown. You'll probably get a third one in if Hidden Surprise keeps angling like that. But at the moment, Cat's really in defence. And why not? I mean, they need to be in defence. As I said, it's Feast who've got to do the pushing here, nobody else. Cats can just hold. If they can just hold their ground, they've got it. Hit points. Oh, some more hit points being lost by Feast there. Feast aren't going to push just yet. They will probably get to the 750-800 mark. But where are they going to push? That's the point, and that's the question. I mean, there are two Cats. There are two of the Cats' Mouses here. Definitely not Cats in Eyelion. Eyelion would be the easier of the two targets. We'll see, though. We will see. So A cap is now being taken. That will put a lot of pressure onto Cats. But the two Crown Dragons are there to try and reset it. But can they? Yes, they can. Nick Gurr's losing hit points rapidly as well from these Crown Dragons. He can't do it. No, he's lost far too many hit points there. Feast have now got to find something to do, and the only thing they can really do is push down here onto Eyeline with Sugar Magoo and Bifrost. Cats have played this one very, very carefully. I'm not going to lie. There they go. They're pushing down now. They're all saturated around the B cap area, the Cats team. But Sugar Magoo, they're pushing onto Eyelion. That's all they need out of the game. They definitely need to take Eyelion down. But Nick Gurr is a one-shot. No, he's not. He's a two-shot. Eyelion now is looking very worse for wear. He is a one-shot if Sugar Magoo can get around the back of him. Yes, he can. Feast now have the upper hand. They're so close, but they've just lost Hidden Surprise because Cats are doing a counter push at the B cap area, and they're pushing into B cap at the same time. Cats here are going to take the advantage, maybe. Oh, no, they haven't as of yet. But Sleeping Lion is looking worse for wear, and so is Nick Gurr. If they can get round. Oh, that's some great shots into Hermes there. Down goes Hermes. That puts Feast back in contention. But Bifrost is now a one-shot. Sleeping Lion is a one-shot Temptation. So who's going to take... Oh, and it goes down to the wire. Cats have got this now. Or have they? They've just taken out another tank. Oh, it's gone. Swings and roundabouts. Cats haven't been able to finish this off yet. It's a bit of a brawl, but Nick Gurr goes down and it's all over. Great stuff from Cats. So, Cats going 1-0 up so far here. At the expense of Feast. It's really good stuff by Cats and really, really, really impressive. Anyway, let's ready up and let's have a look at this out of sync. No, it shouldn't be out of sync. It should be just in sync with the delay. It's gonna be slightly out of touch and out of tune. So we're going back out to Fort Despair. This time I'm going to swap those spawn points. Now we will have Feast on the south spawn, Cats on the north spawn. So far for Feast we have Bifrost in the IS-4, Hidden Surprise in a mouse, Nick Gurr in the IS-4, 007 James in the IS-4, Zepak in a mouse, Sleeping Lion in a Crown Wagon, and Sugar Magoo in an IS-4. Moving over to Cats, we have Eyelion in a mouse, Iomu in a Crown Wagon, definitely not Cats in a mouse, Hermes in a Crown Wagon, Mummy's Milkers in a VK72, Axiomatic in an IS-4, and Temptation in a mouse. So, you now need to predict how much damage Cats are going to do from now until I say stop. I need to know your damage prediction, your ING, and your server for you to try and get your hands on one of those battle passes. So I'll say it again. You have to predict the amount of damage Cats will dish out in this game. The closest to that damage will win the battle pass. Again, I need your ING, not your YouTube name, your in-game name for Blitz. I need your server, and I need your damage predictions. So, start now. Right, so this is the first competition for the Battle Pass. You've all understood what you've got to do, hopefully. If not, sorry, can't tell you again. It's now commenced. Looking at those hit points, wow, this time 2,345 for Cats, 20,214 for Feast. Oh, Cats just again getting that slight advantage, but again they've gone for that super heavy meta. So let's get up high into the back. Let's get up high into the back. Sometimes. So Feast are doing, looks like the same strat, near as damn it. IS-4's going out into this corner, the rest of them going towards and overlooking that B-cap. And it appears that Cats are changing their strat around a little bit here. This time we've got Umayu in a Crown Wagon just holding on the corner. Temptation is going to go to the other corner. Hermes are going to overlook C. Eyelion, and at the moment on his own, is heading towards the C-cap, but definitely not Cats is heading there as well. Mummy's Milkers also on Overwatch. The two mouses, Zepak and Hidden Surprise, dropping into the B-cap again, and this time putting a good smack into Temptation. Axiomatic there is just overlooking, trying to reset. Feast will this time take the cap advantage, so they won't need to push this time. They just need to rotate their mouses out there, retreat a little bit, and get into a good position. C-cap has now been taken by Cats, but now they are on the back foot. Going to look over at these IS-4s because Nick Gurr and Bifrost are pushing a little bit. Not much, but they may come over Axiomatic eventually, who is looking to retreat, but he has been spotted. They may be able to get some shots into him, but he is pretty hauled down past that. No, they do get a shot in. Nicely side on. And they may be able to get another one into him. No, maybe not. But they're looking at the Crown Wagon now. Bifrost pushing down on Axiomatic. Sugar Magoo also pushing in. Both IS-4s pushing in here onto Iomu and Axiomatic. At the same time, Temptation is being pushed by Zepak and Hidden Surprise. That has made Mummy's Milkers and definitely not Cats rotate back round. We're getting a little bit of loss here from the server. So Temptation should go down here though. He's a one-shot. Down he goes. Taken out by a Sleeping Lion in the Crown Wagon. Feast now have a distinct advantage. Oh! Zepak goes down. Mummy's Milkers in the VK taking him out. So I was about to say they have a distinct advantage. They still have an advantage. It was no longer distinct. Let's quickly get over and have a look what Sugar Magoo and Axiomatic are doing. Sugar Magoo is winning this tussle at the moment. And no doubt will continue to win that tussle. We don't want to spend too much time here. Is he going to take him down? He's down to a one-shot now. Back over to the middle area though, because now a Hidden Surprise is being pushed. Mummy's Milk is definitely not Cats. He's already lost almost half his hit points. That's another big 400, but Axiomatic goes down, but so does Bifrost. Now 007 James is a one shot and a bit of a ram, and he's rammed by the mouse of Eyelion, but doesn't manage it. Oh, down he goes though. 3 tanks down for Feast, 2 tanks down for Cats. Cats now have the advantage. Mummy's Milkers goes down though by Hidden Surprise. Hermes here is looking worse for wear. Can Nick Gurr take him down? He's looking for that kill shot. Down he goes. Moving back over. Unfortunately, poor old Hidden Surprise went down. Sleeping Lion putting a good shot into Umayu there. Umayu goes down before I could get there. So it's 3 against 2. However, it's two mouses. And definitely not Cats is a very, very healthy mouse. And he's looking to cap the B cap. And they'll be looking to try and take out Eyelion here. They will be looking to take out Cats, taking those 2 bases. They are still trying to take down. They're tentatively moving forward, but without the bases, Cats are taking this at the moment. They've got to take the tanks down. Sugar Magoo is now turned up in the IS-4. Nick Gurr, however, is distinctly unhealthy. But down goes Eyelion. Now it's just definitely not Cats. Last man standing. Let's get with them. Let's go with Sleeping Lion here. So Sleeping Lion trying to rotate around the back here. Oof. Good shot in with Sleeping Lion. Now Sugar Magoo comes around to the back of definitely not Cats. Looking to put the pressure on that way. And as you can see there, Sugar Magoo trying to put shots into the real plate along with Nick Gurr. No, he's going to go side on this time. Poor old definitely not Cats is now going to lose it. So, stop on the damage. Stop on the damage. So as we can see, 16,425 for Cats. I'm going to make a note of that, I shall forget. Anyway, there we go. So now we're moving to Canal. So let's see what we've got so far. So, looking at the way they're readying up here, we have Feast on the south spawn, Cats on the north spawn. Feast will be going out with Bifrost in the MX-50B, In Surprise in the E5, Nick Gurr in the E5, 007 James in the T22, Zepak in the E5, Sleeping Lion in the IS-4, Sugar Magoo in a Vickers Light. Moving over to Cats, we have Eyelion in the IS-4, Aimayu in a Kranwagen, definitely not Cats in the IS-4, Hermes in a TVP, Mummy Milkers in a TVP, Axiomatic in a Kranwagen, and Temptation in an E5. So, hit points are in favour of Cats yet again. It's all 1-1 now. So let's get a pie into the back yet again. So it looks like we've got Feast sending their light and their medium out towards that D cap. Sleeping Lion is the lone lion going into the C cap. The E5s, well, they're just going to sit around here. Cats are jumping into the B cap with the TVPs overlooking the D cap with Temptation coming in as well, but they've mostly stacked their tanks up onto that B cap at this moment in time. With Eyelion pushing over the bridge, he's going to try and get the reset. Although you don't need to get a reset but he gets the shot into Sleeping Lion, but Sleeping Lion also gets a shot in. Definitely not Cat's bounces, but Eyelion does get smacked from Sugar Magoo there in the Vickers over on the far side into the D cap. You can see that they're pushing round all their heavies, apart from Bifrost. Nick Gurr, James Bond, James 007 and Sugar Magoo are going to push down on the TVPs. And the E5, it's 3 against 3 here. But those TVPs, well, when they're loaded, they're dangerous. When they're not loaded, it's very undangerous. They've stopped the damage, remember. So, Mummy Milker's now a 1-shot. Mummy Milker's now a 0-shot. So, Temptation now is in trouble. And he's trying desperately to get out of there. He gets a little bit of hull down, manages to put a shot into Hidden Surprise. Sleeping Lion is down, but he was the lone lion over there. So now we've got Cats trying to put the pressure on the E5s and the 50B of Bifrosted Hidden Surprise, who at the same time are putting immense pressure onto Temptation. Temptation here is looking worse for wear. And he's a 1-shot now, and now he's a no-shot. So 2 tanks down already for Cats. Oof. Now they're going to take the C cap. That's not a bad idea. I mean, they are 2 tanks down, but they will take the cap advantage. 007 James is worse for wear there in the T-22. He's basically a 1-shot to most of the things on the battlefield. And what are we looking at here now with Feast? Well, the A cap has also been taken by Cats. Hermes has pushed over there. So now this is going to put the disadvantage onto Feast and give the advantage to Cats. Unless they can push down onto Eyelion and definitely not Cats. Oh, Eyelion is going to go down there. He was absolutely mullered by Zepak and Nick Gurr. That was a really good kill. And Zepak may be able to steal that C cap, which will give them the advantage straight forward. And back to them. Definitely not Cats is going to go down here. He is now looking very worse for wear. He's trying to get round the building, trying to get out of harm's way. The C-cap will be taken. Nick Gurr is looking to finish him off. Oh no, he bounces. That's not good. Sugar Magoo, however, has just taken out Umayur in the Crown Wagon. Definitely not Cats is now going to go down. Down he goes. Mover here, Axiomatic in the Crown Wagon, and the TVP of Hermes has been basically hustled by Bifrost. Poor old Hermes is on his long reload again in the TVP. And Bifrost, well, Bifrost be looking to finish him off if he can. Bifrost is fully loaded. Oh, that's a miss. So, oh, that's also a bounce. Sugar Magoo's going to come in and help out. Because now Bifrost is in trouble. He's in serious trouble. But Sugar Magoo finishes him off. Leaving Axiomatic 1 against far too many tanks. Axiomatic is going to lose out here and Feast will steal it. There we go. So, 2-1 to Feast. Really, really good stuff there by Feast. We're going to now swap those spawn points, but before we do, just let it go back through. So, it was close. I mean, we had 2 people saying 15,500, but unfortunately, it goes to Fronny. Not unfortunately, it's fortunately for Fronny. Unfortunately for them, who was it? I can't remember who it was now. I've got your name down here as well. Who also guessed the same figure, but it came after Fronny, so Fronny takes it. So, congratulations to Fronny. So, same again. This time, I want you to work out the damage for Feast. Feast. I want their damage this time. So, start predicting. For Feast, we now swap the spawn points. They are now on the north spawn, Cats on the south spawn. We have Bifrost in the MX-50B, Hidden Surprise in the IS-4, Nick Gurr in the E5, 007 James in a Crown Wagon, Zepak in an AMX50B, Sleeping Lion in a Kranwagen, and Sugar Magoo with a Vickers Light. Moving over to cats, we have Eyeline in an E5, Ayumu in a Kranwagen, definitely not Cats in a Vickers, Hermes in a T22, Mummy Milkers in a Kran, Temptation in an E5, and Hello Mimi in an E5. So remember, this time it's Feast. You've got to predict the damage for Feast. So, looking at the hit points here again, this time though, it favours Feast, not Cat. So let's see what they're going to do this time. Cats have got to do it all to bring it back. It's 2-1 so far. Don't forget it's best of 5, so it's the first 2-3 victories. Let's get up high into the back. Feast this time, well, they're going to do the mad B push with the AMX50Bs heading out towards the A cap. And Sugar Magoo in the Vickers just doing his thing around the map. The Kranwagen of Ayumu is jumped in. Mummy's Milkers is with him and also in the Kranwagen. So they'll do that. But Hidden Surprise is going straight across. Oh, that's a big slap though for Hidden Surprise. 700, but the two Kranwagens. Oh, Ayumu really getting smacked around by the 50Bs, and so is Mummy's Milkers. So that's good stuff. Good focus fire by Feast. Mummy's Milkers manages to get another shot into Sleeping Lion though before he's out. So the B cap and the A cap will be taken. This will give Feast the cap advantage again. So Mummy's Milkers and Ayumu here really getting pummeled by dropping into that cap. D cap has been taken, but Cat's now on the back foot. Oh, Mummy's Milkers is still getting smacked. The E5s are trying to put shots across, but we're going to stay down with the Kranwagens at the moment. Just turn around here a little bit. You can see that Feast are going to drop into the canal area. And down they go, apart from Sleeping Lion. Sugar Magoo is just going to move out a bit. The AMX50B there, Bifrost, is just loading up. Just going to sit here for the moment because you can see what Cats are doing. They're trying to put themselves onto that ridgeline area with definitely not Cats in the Vickers, trying to get those spots. He's now going to go joining Hermes as they move round to the spawn of Feast. The rest of them, the E5s, so you can see they're dropping down into the canal, trying to make their way through towards between the B and the C cap. They have been spotted. Vickers of Sugar Magoo did that. James has also been spotted here in the Kranwagen. At the moment, Feast have got the distinct advantage. Here come the E5s as they come onto the bridge. They are going to be focused heavily. You can see that Hidden Surprise, Nick Gurr and Sleeping Lion line themselves up waiting for this. Temptation does drop his reactive armor. Now we've got definitely not Cats in Hermes trying to rotate around the back. Hidden Surprise is looking worse for wear because Hermes and definitely not Cats are also able to focus him. Oh, Cats can taste it here. They can taste Hidden Surprise going down. Definitely not Cats now. He's also a one shot. He's got to get out of there. And now we've got the 50Bs putting the crossfires in. And Eyeline and Temptation here, well, they're trying to put Sleeping Lion out for the count, but they've got to be careful. Oh, Hello Mimi is also coming in, trying to put some pressure onto James, but Bifrost in that AMX is now going to look at Ayumu. Bifrost can get one more in before he's got to reload. Is it going to be the finishing kill shot? No, it leaves him on next to no hit points. And as you can see, we've got Ayumu. Ayumu finally goes down. Mummy's Milkers, one shot. Definitely not Cats, one shot. Now goes Sleeping Lion. You can see Sugar Magoo trying to take down Mummy's Milkers. He is a one shot. Down he goes. Definitely not Cats is also a one shot. Hello Mimi. Bifrost is now fully loaded, looking to put shots into Hello Mimi. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he can't. Down goes definitely not Cats. Now Hello Mimi comes up on Zepak. Zepak should be able to put shots into Hello Mimi. If not, Bifrost will get them round the back. As Hermes is being focused by Zepak. Hermes goes down. Halamimi will be next. Oh, great shot from across the map from James, leaving Eyelion, who's capping A, and Temptation. Sorry, Eyelion here and Temptation, who's capping A. Bifrost should be able to put some shots into Eyelion as soon as he's loaded. The 250. Oh, that's all over anyway on caps. So stop now. Stop now. Stop. Stop. So, let's see this time. It was Feast this time, Feast, and it was 12,753. So the closest to that will get it. So there we go. The problem is, because there's a delay, every time I want to press, oh, and that's it. Feast win, they're the first to 3, so Feast will progress. That gives me a lot more time to do the next part. So as you can see, Feast will progress. They will go into the games tomorrow. Cats, however, on the lower bracket, we should be following them today. And they will go out in about, well, 30 odd minutes. Port Bay, Rockfield, and New Bay. So there we go. I don't know who they're teamed up with yet. So before we, whilst that's still running down, let's have a look at our replay. By the time this replay's finished, we would have run down. You don't need to see my ugly mug. So watch this replay, and I'll just monitor the chat for the damage. Okay, so I've done all the calculations after this replay. I'll let you know who the winners are for the first battle passes for the first side of the games. Okay, that's a great little mastery there. In ratings as well. Not the easiest thing to do. Ba ba ba. Boom. So let's put the ugly mug back on a moment. Okay. So don't forget, I've got 10 battle passes to give away. So I anticipated that one to sort of go a bit further than what it did, but it didn't. So this is what we're doing. In the first one, it was guess the damage, or be the closest to getting the damage for cats. Cats did 16,425. We had two players, two chatters on 15,500, so they'll both get a battle pass. That is Old Painless on Asia and Aranifi on Asia. Both said 15,500. The second one, well, it was Feast. I had to guess the damage on Feast, and a lot of people thought it was going to be around the 16k mark. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It was only 12,753. So the closest actually was Noob Forever with 14,000, followed closely by Zero Accuracy on 10,500. So I think it was 10,500. Let me just check. I'm just making sure that I got it. I did record it correctly. Yes, 10,500. So both of you will get a battle pass. So well done. Don't forget though, guys, that's only 4 down. Still 6 more to go. So there we go. There we go. So those are the first 4. We've still got another round of games to come. So we'll do some more of that. So that's only 4 battle passes down so far. Well done. So, what maps are we going out on? Let's have a look at those flyovers before we get cracking. So we have HLV against Cats into the semi-finals of the lower bracket today. Into the finals of the upper bracket tomorrow are Feast and ID. So let's have a look at Port Bay, Rockfield and New Bay. So let's have a look at Port Bay. I shouldn't have it. Where is it? There we go. Ooh. This is the even alone, let alone the tall circuit, of one of those interesting maps. If this is a public game, well, the idea is to get your mediums over that side of the map to put pressure on the C cap. That's not necessarily the case here on tournaments. What you generally find is that if they're not doing a full-on C strat, some clans do, then they'll send a medium or a light to hit out this position here to get those spots. And at the same time, they'll stick a Kranwagen or similar down here on this little ump to get those resets if the other team are doing that C strat. If they're not doing a C strat, then it's not uncommon to see them stick a heavy around this area just to assist with resetting that B cap down that line, and a super heavy sometimes on one of these 2 buildings, or even as far forward as these buildings here, again to put pressure on that B cap. They may stick a tank E5s around here looking down onto that A cap while sticking another tank, maybe an IS4, maybe a Kranwagen, maybe even E5, any form of heavy into this coal pile. You can stay nicely hauled down here whilst resetting the A cap. From the other side, well, it gets a bit more difficult because it's not a true asymmetric map. You will see them still using those super heavies, Mouse E100, stick them either in this building or in this building, or even as far forward as these buildings. They may send their E5s and IS4s round. If so, they will send the IS4s out wide, going down this line, hence the reason why there's a tank normally in that coal pile, with the E5s pushing straight into that cap there. That can be dangerous because they can stick their E5s and Kranwagens and other hull-down type tanks in this area here just to get these resets. If they do go for the C-strat, well, it's not uncommon to see them sending their mediums or lights out wide whilst the rest of the team push into the C-cap from either spawn. Majority of the time, the brawl area is between the A and the B cap, but it's not uncommon to see it around the C cap. It's just more common to see it around this area, with the B cap being the centre of attention 9 times out of 10. Either way, Port Bay is always an interesting map, and no doubt we're going to have some amazing gameplay. Okay, so that's Port Bay. Next we're going to have a look at Rockfield. Always a staple favourite in tournaments. This is Rockfield, very aptly named because it's basically a field of rocks. So what are we expecting to see here? Well, it's not uncommon to see them taking a Vickers or some form of medium down into this dippy area here onto this ramp. That way they can get some spots as they as the other side try to move into their positions. Pretty much the same from the other side. It's almost a mirror image. So we can expect something along those lines. Some clans do like to take the C strat, and if they do, they will push their lights and mediums into C first and then position their heavies around so they can get some resets on the B. That is not common, however. What you're more likely to see is clans sticking an IS-4 or something similar down behind this rock. That way anything coming towards B, they can see it and they can smack it. They can even reset B or even jump into B. And again, it's pretty much the same from the other side. Clans do like to send tanks up to the A cap. Why? Because they can use the undulating terrain, the bumps and the dips, to use as cover moving up. Now if they see anything on the way up, it's not uncommon to them to stick a heavy here in this position whilst pushing an IS-4 or something similar into this corner. That way mainly you're only going to get reset with HE. Pretty much the same from the other side. They've got a similar little position to hide behind whilst your other tank pushes in into this corner here. 9 times out of 10 the brawl area on Rockfield is between the A and the B cap. Although it's not uncommon if both teams go for a C strat to see it there. However, that's unlikely, but it can happen. We won't know what strats they're going to utilise, we can only give you an overview. No doubt Rockfield will give us an exciting and brawly type of game. It normally does, so I'm looking forward to it. Yes, Salim, you are right. You did predict 14. I didn't see that. It didn't pop up correctly for some reason on my chat. But I have got it. So it's Salim 11 EA. Asia 14K. Okay. Sorry, Zero. Better look next time, mate. Sorry about that. Eek. Sorry, Zero. I'll make it up for you. I'll get you your own battle pass. It was before the stop now, so Salim's does count. Anyway, New Bay is next. This is New Bay, one of the recent additions to the tournament scene. So what are we expecting to see here? Well, it depends. Some clans like to send their tanks all the way up to these ridges, these ramps, sorry. Get onto these ramps, well, the thing is, anything coming up the ramp you can smack, anything crossing over there you can smack, and you can get some really dominant positions around here. At the same time, they like to send their super heavies, like the Mouse or an E100, down to these type positions. That way, if anything comes around to try and get up the ramps from the flank, they've got it covered. Alternatively, they can push through this area and put some pressure onto the park. It's not uncommon to try and get a fast cap here on the B cap and in the alternative on the C cap. It all depends. I mean, some clans, even from the other spawn, can go through. They can fast cap their respective caps C and B, and then continue and pushing through onto the other cap. If there are tanks on the ridge, on the ramps, however, it becomes a danger here with the crossfire. That's why they like to go onto those ridges. But you will get the cap advantage, but the cap advantage doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the game. The brawl areas, well, it depends. Sometimes you get a brawl around here, sometimes you get a brawl around this cross section here with the heavies, and sometimes you get a brawl around the park and the B and C caps. It all depends on what cap they're going to utilise. New Bay has always been a tricky map, but it's always been an interesting one insofar as strats and meta selection. So I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great game as always. So that was Port Bays. That's all the maps. We've flown over all of them, so we've still got time. We've got about 10 minutes. Actually, we haven't. We've got 8 minutes, so I can't do another replay. Not really. Yeah, I can. I can do one more. One more replay, I think, possibly. Let's have a look at. I don't know. I don't know. Because I haven't got many. Unfortunately, we've seen most of them. Let's have a look at no, that one's too long, as we would. No, we haven't really got time. We've only got 7 minutes, so we'll get the room invite through in a moment. So sorry, guys. I wish we could, but we can't. Anyway, let's see what's going down in the challenges. That is being streamed by Amunet, by the way. So let's have a look. Well, Durr and ECG are through to tomorrow's upper bracket final, with King and DCGTB into the semi-finals here today. What have we got to look forward to on the Pro Tour? Well, we have HLV and Cats up next. Now, the thing is, one of those two is going to go out today. And down in Group 2, which is being streamed by Wild Ones Helper, we have ENT and GV. One of those two is going to go out today. So we are going to lose 2 teams today. It's either going to be HLV, Cats, ENT, or GV. That's just the way tournaments work. RN, E7, Feast and ID are safe until tomorrow, however. And the winner of the semi-finals next will play tomorrow's loser. So that's how it works, guys. It's not as complex as it sounds. So we'll see. We'll see. And we've got about... we should be getting the invite through very shortly. Like, very, very shortly. Hopefully. I've not got it through yet, though. There it is. So I'm going to jump in, I'm going to ready up, and I'm going to jump out. The reason being, there is a stream delay, but I want it to really tick down before we kick off. I better put the webcam back on. So, has everybody chilled out and calmed down? Right then, so we will be going out. Yes, we're going out on Port Bay. First game. It's HLV versus Cats. So I want you to predict who will do, well, how much damage will HLV do against Cats in this game. So that's damage that HLV do against Cats. Okay, simple as that. So that's what you need to be doing. You need to be looking at the damage against Cats dished out by HLV. If you get the damage spot on, or the closest will win a battle pass for June. So it's up for grabs, guys. Anybody can get a battle pass. All you got to do is try and predict how much damage they're gonna do. which means you need to predict how much is going to be knocked out. And you'll get a better understanding once you see the meta selection, the lineup, and stuff like that. But it's HLV this time, okay? HLV. So let's jump in the room. So here on Port Bay we have HLV on the North Spawn, Cats on the South Spawn. So far Cats is readied up. We have Eyelion in a Mouse, Ayumu in a Kranwagen, definitely not Cats in a Vickers, Hermes in a T22, Mummy Milkers in a Kranwagen, Axiomatic in an IS4, Temptation in a IS4. Moving over to HLV, Safety Zone in a Vickers, 7710 in the IS4, Boa Sorte in an IS4, and Joy Solo Q not ready yet. From Abyss in a Kranwagen, Koyu in an E5, and Saruzu in a Kranwagen. So that's how they're rolling up at the moment. Remember, you've got to predict the damage being dished out by HLV. Oh, and Joy Solo Q went offline. Oh, he's back online again, thankfully. So that's good. Could have been worse. There we go. And Joy Solo Q, unsurprisingly, is in a mouse. He always generally is in a mouse. So we've just got less than a minute to go now. Don't forget, we are going to be losing one of these teams today. They are going to be out of the tournament. So only time will tell though. Ooh. And here we go. Well, it's interesting meta selection from both. Pretty traditional, to be fair. It is pretty traditional for this map. Looking at the hit points, favouring HLV at the moment, but only marginally. Again, it's just too marginal. Just far too marginal. Anyway, let's get up high into the back of that map. So we can see the safety zone of HLV heading out towards the sea cap. He's just there to get those spots. The rest of the team heading for, well, what looks like a B and an A cap strat. Looking at Cats, well, we have Hermes here in the T22. He's heading out there as well, trying to get those spots. Safety zone has gone up high. He does have support from the Kranwagen of Abyss at the back. Whereas Hermes in the T22 has Temptation and Axiomatic in the IS4s. Well, Boa Sorte and 7710 are trying to drop into the A cap. They are going to come across traffic. You've got the two Kranwagens sat on the back of the hill there by that rock that we showed you in the flyover. Able to reset the A-cap here by taking a little bit of damage out of 7710. Struggling to cap A at this moment in time, or HLV, but 7710 keeps dropping in, but Boa Sorte gets reset. So again, they're struggling here. But they are managing to trade nicely with the Kranvagons. Eyelion here is pushing in the mouse. The Sea Cat will be taken by cats, and they will therefore get the advantage. Eyelion, however, gets a bit of a big smack there from Enjoy Solo Q. He's having to move back, but Boa Sorte's lost quite a bit of hit points. Not going to lie. So is 7-7-10. I mean, they've both lost almost half their hit points. 7-7-10 being the worst for wear out of the two. At the moment, cats have got some good crossfire from Temptation. Hermes and Axiomatic now. Enjoy Solo Q is having a rough time of it. There's not much he can do about it. Every time he sticks his nose out, someone's going to be able to smack him. So he's trying to get into a position where he can put shots down onto Eyelion without actually getting damage. But Enjoy Solo Q has lost his tracks. Now we've got HLV again trying to get into that A-cap, but again they're being prevented. But they do have support down the flank in the form of Koryu, Safety Zone and Saruzu, along with Abyss and Enjoy Solo Q pushing in onto Eyelion. Eyelion here could be in a world of pain. Yes, he is. Down he goes. But Boa Sorte has really lost a load of hit points, and Temptation is looking to finish him off. So is Axiomatic. Boa Sorte trying to move out of the way of Temptation, but he's going to go down, whichever way you look at it. Down he goes. 7-7-10 now is looking worse for wear. At the same time, we're going to leave 7-7-10. He's doomed. Moving over to what's happening over this way, where Omoyu is going to go down. There goes 7-7-10. Omoyu goes down. Now they may be able to push onto Mummy Milkers. Oh, that's a great shot, though, into the Vickers of Safety Zone. But Mummy Milkers is looking like he's going to go down here. But the points are in favour of Cat. Not necessarily the hit points, however. In fairness, I mean, Mummy Milkers will go down now. Oh, but they are losing HLV. They are losing caps. Oh, sorry, they're losing hit points. Enjoy Solo Q is going to go. There he goes. So it's 3 against 4. And 2 of those 4, well, all 4 of them are pretty healthy. Abyss isn't. Koryu is. Saruzu is relatively healthy. But I would say cats have got this one. I think they have got this one. Saruzu's trying to put the shots into Temptation. Koryu is going to come and help him out, but cats have got control of this one. They're already at 850. So HLV has got no opportunity whatsoever to win on points. Axiomatic coming in to protect Temptation from the damage, and he does so very convincingly. Down goes Hermes, and now it's 3-on-3. But hit points are still favouring. Oh, that's a great shot from Saruzu there. He may go down for it, though, but that was a great shot. Down he goes. Now, from Abyss and Koryu, what can they do? Oh, definitely not. Cats goes down. It's 2-on-1. 890 points. Koryu needs to make these shots count. Axiomatic making a little bit of a mistake there, going side on. He's looking to farm Abyss, but Abyss is in a good position. Poor old Axiomatic. He is going to go down here eventually. Oh, that's a great shot from Abyss. Koryu is trying to put in the way. Axiomatic is under immense pressure. Let's get down there. Koryu is pushing into Axiomatic. Let's go with Axiomatic. He's in world of pain. That's a good bounce, though, but it's not to be. That was a close game, and I really thought cats were going to take that, but they didn't. Great stuff from HLV. Oof. Wowzers. Really good stuff. So let's have a look at it. So we had HLV dishing out 17,822. So this time, predict the damage dished out by cats. So we're just going to ready up. Swapping those spawn points, this time HLV on the south spawn, cats on the north spawn, HLV winning that one. So we have cats in the form of Eyelion in a mouse, Ayumu in a Kranvagon, definitely not cats in the IS-4, Hermes in a T-22, Mummy Milkers in an E5, Axiomatic in a Kranvagon, Temptation in a mouse. Moving over to safety zone, we have the T22 in a T22, 7710 in the IS4, Boa Sorte in an IS4, Enjoy Solo Q in a mouse, From Abyss in a Clan, Koyu in an E5, and Sarazu in a Kranwagen. So that's how they're readying up. So I'm pressing the stop now button for the predictions earlier. So if your prediction came in after that, you're out of time, guys, I'm afraid. So, looking at the hit points. Well, they're in favour of cats. Tentatively just though, only about 600. Not a massive amount, but it's a bit of a safety blanket. So what are HLV going to do this time? Well, safety zone in the T22 is heading towards that C-cap, supported by Boa Sorte. The rest of the team, well, we got From Abyss and Saruzu here in the Crown Wagons going up high with the E5s. With the E5 Akuyu and 7710 looking to overlook the A-cap and Enjoy Solo Q on the B. Moving over, we have Hermes in the T22 going right across the river, what you normally get in public games. Mummy Milkers dropping down into the river. Definitely not Cats in the IS4 moving towards the C-cap, with the rest of the team just behind him. The Mouse of I-Line is peeling off along with Temptation. He'll peel off too. Now, A-cap should be taken by HLV before the C-cap. No, the C-cap will be taken, so advantage will go to Cats. Will they continue their push onto Boa Sorte? That is the question. They are looking to push onto Boa Sorte. Boa Sorte is really getting pummeled here. He's got to be careful. He's got two mouses coming in as well. Boa Sorte's got to get out of there. He is in a world of pain, is Boa Sorte. He's now a one-shot and should be finished off by definitely not Cats, maybe. Or maybe not. No, Axiomatic takes him down in the Kranwagen. So that's a big loss. Not only did they lose the base, but they also lost Boa Sorte in an IS4. Now, he was out there basically as, you know, a meat shield. He was the sacrificial lamb, but wowzers. Cats now have a distinct advantage. Yet again, they had a distinct advantage last game. However, the thing is, we saw HLV come back. So now we've got Temptation and I-Lion pushing through onto Solo Q and 7710. And two mouses against one mouse, but 7710 is there in the IS4. Cats are pretty much contained. Safety zone is trying to get shots around the back. He's getting great shots into the back of Temptation here. 7710 and Enjoy Solo Q are winning this battle at the moment against these two mouses. Axiomatic comes in to try and help out. But Safety Zone is able to farm Temptation. He will go right round the back again. And he should be able to finish off Temptation. Whilst they... Yeah, there he goes. Now they can focus on I-Lion. Moving over to this side, we've got the... we've got Kuyu and the two Crown Wagons. They're just waiting for the push from Cats. Here comes the push onto Enjoy Solo Q. Enjoy Solo Q will go down. However, I-Lion is going to survive. Not so much Enjoy Solo Q. HLV have now lost two tanks. Make that three tanks. At the same time, at the top of the map, they're trying to get rid of Hermes. But Hermes is able to get out of there. The Safety Zone is in a bit of trouble, but he's managing to run away. Oh, what's going down here then? I mean, I'm surprised that HLV didn't drop down to sort of counter the push by Cats. They've really put themselves on the back foot here. They lost two tanks in the form of 7710 and Enjoy Solo Q. Two tanks they really could have done with, to be fair. Safety Zone is just running around the map and he's being chased by Mummy Milkers. Cats now have two bases and, more importantly, they have all the hit points and more guns on the battlefield. I don't think HLV... I think these three tanks staying up the top were really probably not a good idea, to be fair. Down goes From Abyss. It's now 3 against 6. This is going to go to Cats. There's no doubt about it. It is going to go to Cats. Down goes Koyu, just Saruzu and Safety Zone left. Safety Zone is toying over there on the A cap. Saruzu's going to go, but it's all over on points anyway. So there we go. So, back to 1-all. So let's have a look at the damage for cats. It was 17,159. There we go. So, this time, because we've got quite a few of them to give away. This time we're not going to predict anything. This time it's just normal game, so don't stress it. We're now going to move to Rockfield. We will have HLV on the south spawn, cats on the north spawn. HLV, well, it's now 1-all. Don't forget, it's the first to 3. So we have cats readied up first. Lion in the IS4. Iomu in a Clan Wagon, definitely not cats in the IS4. Hermes in a T22. Mummy Milkers in an E5. Axiomatic in a Clan Wagon. Temptation in an E5. Moving over to HLV, well, we have Safety Zone in a Vickers. 7710 in an IS4. Boa Sorte in an IS4, Enjoy Solo Q in the IS4, From Abyss in a Clan Wagon, Koyu in an E5, and Saruzu in a Clan Wagon. Okay, so let's go with it. He's going to turn this one round. So looking at the hit points, well, again favouring cats. Are they going to do anything with it though? Let's have a look what HLV are going to do. Well, HLV, they are sending 4 towards the C cap, 2 to A, and Enjoy Solo Q, probably overlooking the B. Moving around the map. Well, we've got Lion and definitely not cats. Both at IS4s looking at the B cap. Hermes there, along with Mummy Milkers in Temptation, overlooking the C cap. Axiomatic and Omu in the Clan Wagon, just supporting in the back. So 7710, Koyu, From Abyss, and Saruzu all at this C cap area. B cap will be taken by Boa Sorte. He's just dropping in there. He has support from Safety Zone, but Boa Sorte is quite happy there. But the B cap is being taken by Lion. Definitely not cats is coming in to help him, making sure that Enjoy Solo Q does not, or is not able to push anywhere. However, that sent the signal to HLV that cats may be a bit light on tanks up at this C cap area. Mummy Milkers, Temptation have been spotted. Hermes is not, although they do think that Hermes or something is there. So are the 2 Crown Wagons here going to push around onto these E5s? Looks like they are. Yes, they are. They're going to push, but they drop out of there. Boa Sorte is having to come out of the A cap area. The A cap will now be taken, but the C cap has also been taken by HLV. HLV therefore will maintain the difference. Lion getting a bit of a smack. Oh, good shot by Enjoy Solo Q. Now they're pushing through the middle here onto Mummy Milkers in Temptation. Koyu dropping around the back of Mummy Milkers. Oh, that's a lot. That was a big HE roll from Koyu. Temptation now. He's in a world of pain as well. He's going to be focused a little bit. The focus fire for HLV needs to be a lot better than what we've seen so far. Down goes Temptation. Lion now could be in trouble. 7710. Saruzu trying to come round. Down he goes. This is convincing stuff this time from HLV. Definitely not cats. Should be next on the list. 7710, however, is looking worse for wear. Good shot in by Safety Zone. Is From Abyss and Koyu able to protect 7710? Or will definitely not cats be able to take him down? Takes him down, but he goes down himself. Moving over here, the two Crown Wagons are being pushed heavily by Enjoy Solo Q and Saruzu. Enjoy Solo Q, though, is looking worse for wear now because he's being farmed by a T22 of Hermes. So Axiomatic may be able to come around and finish him off. It's 2 against too many, however. This is going to go to HLV, whichever way you look at it. Axiomatic is going to go down. He's now a one-shot. Down he goes. Let's move over with Hermes and see what Hermes is going to do. Well, not much at the moment. He's got it all to do. It's 1 against virtually an entire team. 1 against 5. Safety zone comes in. Oh, Hermes misses the shot. Safety zone is just going to bully and harass him and annoy him. And HLV will get this. 2-1 to HLV. There we go. Getting on the points as well. Okay. Didn't need to see the damage because we weren't doing a damage count there. We are going to do it in this game, however. I want to know the damage dished out by HLV. Okay. So there we go. So we're going to ready up for the second round here on Rockfield. Cats are ready up first. They will be on the South Spawn. We have iLion in an IS-4. Ayumu in a Crown Wagon. Definitely not Cats in the IS-4. Hermes in a Vickers. Mummy Milkers in a Cran. Nana in a Cran. Temptation in the IS-4. Moving over to HLV, we have Safety Zone in a Vickers. 7710 in the IS-4. Boa Sorte in an IS-4. Enjoy Solo Q in an IS-4. From Abyss in a Cran. Koyu in an E5. And Sarazu in a Cran. So remember, guys, predict the damage done by HLV. Ooh, are HLV going to be able to hold it? Or are Cats going to dig deep and send it to that decider? Well, let's find out. Let's get up high. As you can see there from the hit points, Cats again having favour in that regard. This time, well, they're not going to the C cap. HLV are looking for an A and B strap, but so are Cats. This could be a brawl. Hermes running straight up here in the Vickers. He comes straight up. Safety zone is already there. They're spotting each other. Boom. No shots going in though. From Abyss is just holding. Saruzu 7710. Koyu coming up. Boa Sorte advancing. Enjoy Solo Q just looking at the B cap. A cap will be taken. Mummy Milkers, Nilion here in the IS-4 just coming up. Definitely not Cats. Temptation also in support. Omu and Nana Nippes over at the far side overlooking. So that's where we're standing at the moment on the map. It is a bit brawly, but Safety Zone will go and take the C cap. However, Cats do have the advantage here. Insofar as base points, they have 50 points, 60 points now. Safety Zone is not dropping in. It looks like Safety Zone will drop in eventually. Enjoy Solo Q will also probably... No, he's not dropping into B. Enjoy Solo Q was tempted, but then he went past. Mainly because they're looking for these Crown Wagons over here, and my mouse is a bit too sensitive sometimes. They're looking for the Vickers and the Crown Wagons. They've seen Nana Nippes, but they haven't seen the Vickers. C-Cap will now be taken. Oh, they're 125 points behind, however. You can see HLV here trying to harass Cats a little bit, but it's not possible unless Enjoy Solo Q is able to drop into that B-Cap. And it doesn't look like he's minded to. Now he is. He is minded to now. There he goes. Dropping into the B cap. So that will give them a double advantage. However, now you've got Mummy's Milkers and Uyumu trying to come in to reset the cap. And they do. But they do take some shots as they do that. Now we've got the IS-4s of Temptation, Eyelion, and definitely not Cats coming round. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on Enjoy Solo Q. But at the same time, they've got to be careful. Enjoy Solo Q here is in a world of pain. He's getting shot from across the map as well from the Vicars of Hermes. Hermes will take him down. Down he goes. Now, HLV have got to really do something. They've got to push. They are points behind and a tank behind. Lion there, though, really getting pummeled. They really need to finish him off, but Boa Sorte can't get round there. 7-7-10. Lion will escape into safety, and he does. 7-7-10, however, now looking worse for wear. Saruzu is on his reload. Lion has really got away. Down goes 7-7-10. Let's quickly have a look what's going on over here. Safety zone is tussling with Hermes. I'm going to leave that. 2 Vicars on 2 Vicars ain't... it's just a tussle. Definitely not Cats now is going to be focused. Again, HLV sort of a bit tentative. Not really passive-aggressive. The Cats team put themselves in a good position. Saruzu should be able to finish Lion now. Down goes Lion. Down goes Hermes. Down goes definitely not Cats. It's 3 tanks down a piece. So HLV are looking to bring this back. Hit points are now in favour of HLV. But only just. I mean, From Abyss is looking worse for wear. They've got to protect him. Koyu there was in a bit of trouble with his tracks. Down goes Mummy's Milkers. This wall, but down goes From Abyss. Now it's 3 against 3, but the hit points are firmly in the favour of HLV here. Can they get down Temptation? They're desperately trying to get Humu and Temptation down. In comes Safety Zone in the Vicars, trying to put that shot into that Kranwagen. Saruzu should finish him off. Bottom plate him, yes. It's 3 against 2. Come on, Cats, you've lost the advantage, but you've still got the chance. Koyu goes down, but Saruzu is very healthy. He should finish off Temptation. Nananipi comes in, but too little, too late. Temptation goes down. This is going to go to HLV at the expense of Cats. Unfortunately for Cats, they will go out. They will go out. Although Nana will do what they can to prevent that. But the points are against them, the hit points are against them, the guns on the battlefield are against them. The Vicars will just rotate around the back of Nana, just like that, and finish Nana off. Especially with this DPM that the Kranwagen has. And it should be all over apart from the singing. No, it's not. That was a very bad HE roll by Safety Zone. Valiant effort here by Nana. Unfortunately, it's just not enough, I'm afraid. Down they go. Meaning HLV will win. So, oof. That's all I can say. So, HLV knocking out 18,311. Oh, valiant effort by Cats. Unfortunately, wasn't to be. HLV progress into tomorrow. Cats, unfortunately, they don't. They will go out. They will go out. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a couple of replays while I go around and work out who's done what in what, and who's predicted what in what. And that way, by the time the replay finishes, I will know, basically. So maybe everybody's seen this next replay, but it doesn't matter. You can watch it again. Here we go. It's from Endgame. I hope you enjoyed that very, very, very OP replay. And in the meantime, I've been working out who's won what in when. So, it's been very interesting, I tell you. So, let's have a look then. Oy, oy, oy. Let's get back. Because that's it. No more games today, I don't think. That's all the games over, guys. All the games now are over until tomorrow. So there's the chart. Oh no. When's that? Oh, it is today. No, it's not. It's all over for them, unfortunately. So, cats are out. So, HLV will play tomorrow. Everybody will play tomorrow. But I'm going to do the announcements now of the winners. So, then we'll come back to that. Right then. So, in the game where we had to guess damage done by HLV, we had excess with exactly the correct amount. 17,822, along with disturbed eyebrow on 17,500. In the next game, well, it was close. We had Lycan with 17,005. Oh, by the way, the damage done by cats was 17,500 and it was 17,159. We had Lycan on 17,560 and Kuma from the north on 16,640. So those are the two winners. Going down to the last game, which was HLV. HLV did the maximum, 18,311. We had two predictions, Ian Proudfoot and Oops. So there we go. Those are the winners, and I'll make the announcement right now. So sorry, I'm typing whilst doing everything. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let me play another replay. Just sorry about this. It's just that I'm trying to do like two things at the same time. So there we go. So anyway, so the winners are for first game HLV prediction. HLV did 17,822. Excess correctly predicted 17,822, and Disturbed Eyebrow predicted 17,500. These guys win. Disturbed Eyebrow, I need your in-game name and also your server. Winners for the Cats prediction, well, it was pretty close this one. Cats did 17,159. Lycan predicted 17,560, and Kuma from the North predicted 16,640. They are both winners. Moving down to the last game, we had HLV doing 18,311. Both Oops and Ian Proudfoot hit the nail right on the head with predicting 18,311. So well there. Yeah, but excess. Excess. You can't win twice excess. It's just not possible. Unfortunately, Salah, yes, yours came after the announcement closed, I believe. Well, it didn't come after the announcement closed, but I have to do it in order, I'm afraid. So whoever comes first gets it. Actually, Salah, you came first. You came before Ian. So, sorry, Ian. For some reason, Salah didn't pop up straight away. So, actually, no, Salah is right, actually. Yep, so there you go. That's it goes to. So sorry about that, Ian. You came in just after Salah, so I have to take who comes in first, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. Tanker boy, where are you? This is the problem when there's only one of you working. Yeah, sorry, Tanker boy. You came in after Ian, so you came in. Yeah, sorry, Tanker. So there you go. So yeah, so those who want, if you could either send it to me in the comments section, not the chat, so in the comments section of the stream, if you could send it there, that would be great. You could either, or you can send, or email, So that was, I lost my hit points of vibes. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Oy, oy, oy. So let's have a look what happened elsewhere in Group 2. See who went home in Group 2, shall we? So in Group 2, unfortunately, ENT had gone home. Where are you, Makisu? I'm trying to find it, Makisu. Where? I can't see that, Makisu, I'm afraid. I'm looking, Makisu, and I can't see yours. I can't see it anywhere, Makisu, I'm afraid. I'm looking. I can't see it anywhere. No, I can't see it. Sorry, Makisu. Hang on. The first one. I can't see it, Makisu. I'm sorry. You say the first one, but I can't see it on here at all. The first HLV game, you say? Hang on a minute. Mackie, so I can't find it. I can't find it, Mackie, so I'm sorry, mate. Anyway, so ENT go home. GV are through to tomorrow. Well, I can't find it. Where is it? Because I can't see it. In the challengers, unfortunately, King went out and so did PGMT. I seriously can't see it. I just can't see it. I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I just cannot see it. If he did, see, the problem is, so send me a screenshot so I can verify it, if you don't mind. That way I can get the right battle pass. I can get the right battle pass. So we've got Old Painless. So the first one is Old Painless. Asia. Or a funny Asia. Saline. Oh. Salah is Venomex. And Kuma from North. EU. Excess. Yeah, the chat reloads. Chris, there are plenty more streams. There are more streams and more chances to win. Don't worry. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'm staying on because I'm trying to sort out who won what and when. Because it's very difficult to do it from the chat. Because I'm not doing it from YouTube. I'm doing it from YouTube Studio, which is even worse. So yeah, to be fair, it's not. I don't see the same as what you guys see. So that's the problem. So I've got Oops Asia, but I need your in-game name, mate. Ipponus EU. Okay. Maxu, we'll sort something, don't worry. I will sort something out, Matsu, don't worry. So, just looking for, who else did we have? Oh, Lycan. Lycan, I need to know who Lycan is. Where is, I can't find him now, so let me just find him, hang on. Yeah, Oops is a winner, don't worry. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I got Noob. And Salim. So I'm just waiting on Lycan. I am just... No issue. No issue. It'll be sorted. Right, so that's it, guys. Seriously, because I don't, like I said, I'm seeing it from YouTube Studio. I don't see the same as you, so not today, Chris. Not today, Chris. No tuning today. Anyway, we're back. I'm back again tomorrow. I'm back again tomorrow for the Pro Tour again here on Asia. I'm also back this evening for EU and NA, and they're all battle passes on all of them. So until then, guys, I'm going to go because I've got all this admin to do with trying to get these things sorted. So I'll catch you all very soon. It's been a great day. Really, commiserations to Cats. I really thought that they had a chance there. They played really well. So, but congratulations to Feast and congratulations to HLV. We'll be catching up with them all again tomorrow, where we will be losing another clan. So until then, guys, all the best. Bye for now.